Hi,
Hey,
everyone. Well, today is, September 17th. It's going too fast. Too fast. Um, and this is
September
just
has gone really
what?
fast.
Yeah,
September
I
has
know,
gone.
right? It's the 17th.
I feel like July took like 7 years.
I know.
In September, it's just like
July did take that long. It
it
really
did.
did.
It was a very
Yeah.
long month.
Oh, okay. So this is design tips and giggles. And today we're talking about Canva versus PowerPoint. So this is basically Pam versus Beth Ann.
Yeah, I mean, we all know the winner here. It's fine. We all know the winner here.
Do we though?
I was
Do
telling my husband about this last night, and I was like, "But we already know who's gonna win." And he's like, "Yeah, Pam." And I was like, "Excuse, excuse me." So anyway,
oh, Brandon, thank you.
I will not.
Oh, please. Okay. So I do have to say one thing though. Okay. I'm not going to poop on PowerPoint. Okay. I won't
Okay, I'll
because
let you try.
I won't. PowerPoint taught me how to do presentations.
Mm,
And I do recall that it was very easy to go in there and duplicate and do all kinds of fun stuff
yeah,
that I couldn't do in. Oh, we have someone in the
Antoinette.
waiting room. So that way it was easy. So
Mhm.
I'm going to leave it at that.
Yes.
Um, but Beth Ann, she's an advocate for both.
I
She
am.
doesn't hate on Canva. She
No,
doesn't. She needs Canva.
I just respectfully refuse to make products using Canva.
And I obviously respectfully don't make products in PowerPoint, but I could
But you could.
because Beth Ann makes it super, super easy with her membership to do that. So I could.
I do. You could. Good.
So
Yeah.
that you have taken that away from people. Like you have taken that, oh, I don't know PowerPoint. You
Excuse?
have
I don't
like,
think
here's a
so.
template.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know how to do everything in PowerPoint, but I create my products in it. But I use Canva for social media and
Yep.
my product thumbnails. Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly.
And that's what we highly recommend. Like if you
Yeah.
are PowerPoint, that's how you learn, that's where you create, which is thing, because guess what? What is the number one thing that we always worry about? Terms terms of use and if we can use things.
Yeah. I was gonna
And
say.
Canva
I was
kind
gonna
of
say
takes
cute clip
that.
art, but okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, PowerPoint, we don't
Yeah.
have to worry about it.
You don't.
Like you create, you use the thing, everything in there you can use.
Yeah.
And you don't ever have to worry about, well, is someone going to come after me like Canva? You know?
Hmm.
So
Yeah. PowerPoint's not gonna come after you. They don't
are you
care.
sure?
Yeah. I
Okay.
am quite sure. And I've like asked them because there's this whole
Of course
thing
you
right
did.
now. Oh, there's this whole thing right now where they're like everyone's like you have to have like a subscription to PowerPoint to use it. You like a commercial.
Really?
I don't even know what it's called because I don't have it. Um
Right.
but I asked them. I asked several people over multiple months. Do you need to have like something other than the home and business or the student and business or the student and home or like anything like that? Do you have to have anything different than that in order to create products and sell them on using PowerPoint? And they say no, because because that's not a thing. That's not a thing in Microsoft. Like
But
the same way that you can use a Word document, like you can use Word to create a document to sell, to create a PDF. They're not saying you have to like that all this stuff with Canva, I think created it because
yeah,
Canva is like you have to have they have terms. PowerPoint is like have fun, bye.
right.
you know. So but I think the whole and maybe it's I don't know. I don't know. Never mind. I was about to poop. But on people. but I think it's just a thing right now that people are saying, and I don't think that that's ever been a thing that we've had to worry about. And everyone I've talked to from Microsoft, from PowerPoint, has said that's not a thing. They've been very confused
Okay,
that
well,
I've
that's
never
good.
used
I
that.
mean, that's really good to know.
It is good news. Yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
Canva, we go in there, we're like, well, can we use this? Can we not? Can we use this?
Yeah.
And it's
And
like,
there was a time when people had asked and they were getting different answers about Canva like
oh
years
yeah,
ago. Not recently, I feel like they're very
straightforward, well,
straightforward
kind of
about it
a little
now.
bit.
But well, they made a whole page for it. They made a whole
The,
page for it.
they sure did, didn't they?
They did.
And
Yeah.
made a video.
And made a video.
Yeah,
But yeah, back in the day when you had to make your own shadows. Remember those days? Uh
right.
I think that's why I like Canva so much, is because like that's how I used to create. I used to create with Canva, and I used to
Mhm.
have to like, I don't even know the word, like piece together everything like beautifully. Yeah. But
Yeah, those
anyway,
shadows. Oh my gosh.
gosh, the shadows. And
I
then you'd
used
have
to
to like,
have some days I just say, never mind, I don't need a shadow because I can never get it right. Forget it.
right? I
Let me
remember
just put
like
a blur.
duplicating things and then like making them blurry and making them gray and then putting them behind things. Like looking at my Canva products from like, 2000 whatever, 14, I don't even know, but like so long ago that like Canva didn't have. I remember having text and making it bigger and black, and then putting the color one smaller in color in
Oh
front of it
yes.
to make it outlined.
Yes. Oh, we
Like,
used to do some fun things in there, like the
yeah,
outlines and then the
yeah.
letters, putting pictures that now
Oh my
there's
gosh,
apps for all that.
there's apps. It's so much easier now.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Should we
Anyway,
go to our little
we should
thing so we can talk about
we
a
should
little
probably
bit?
talk what we're
Sure.
going to talk about. Yeah.
But I think that's one of the biggest things between PowerPoint and Canva is you can feel very comfortable designing your product in PowerPoint
Yeah.
and not have to worry about, oh, I can't use this element or I can't do this to it.
Right.
In Canva, it's if you have pro, you're able to, but you need to use free if you're selling, there's a lot of rules. So
Yeah.
basically what I do is I just upload everything from Creative Fabrica if I need it, or I create it
Right.
myself now.
Right. And at that
So
point, it's like, might as well just use PowerPoint.
I don't know. I don't know if but I don't
But
know
they
if you'll
do.
ever get me over there creating my products over there.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
but you make it very easy because I've tried and it was very easy. All right, guys, we're gonna share our weekly
Document.
document. I'm still trying to wake up. Jeez. Okay. So some of these things we're going to talk about. Some of them we're just going to brief over a little bit. Let me move things around. Da-da-da. Are you cold?
Yeah, it's raining here.
Oh,
Raining. It wasn't supposed to rain all week.
oh, oh.
And
Speaking of rain, very side note, very, very quick, very quick.
okay, okay, well, tell me.
So Sahara, you guys, she's been gone a week. It feels like a whole freaking month,
Oh man.
but she's been gone for a week. And in that week, she has learned that the place where she got that awesome opportunity in the uh, when she went down there in what's the see it's still so early. She got a wonderful opportunity to move in with someone, and she got there and it wasn't that good of an opportunity. And so she's actually looking for another place. She has bought a car. And yesterday she called me and she goes, Mom, I had to drive in the rain for the very first time. And when it rains here in Arizona, it's a storm. It's not like
Oh.
little drizzle that we
Not,
get in California.
not like California rain. Yeah.
Not like California rain. So, okay, back to this. All right. I really like our little thing here. I think,
Yeah, it's a good one.
it wasn't it? Okay, so Canva, yes, is drag and drop, has thousands of templates, graphics, fonts, um, easy to use. Now, see, PowerPoint,
Go
I'm
ahead.
gonna, I always think of PowerPoint as the grandma.
I saw a TikTok recently that was like, if you are Gen whatever, you like PowerPoint, and it was older than me, way older than me. And then millennial, which I am, they're like, you like Google Docs or Google whatever, Google Docs, but it's always like copy of, copy of, copy of in the title. And I was like, I identify with both of these.
Right.
Anyway, go ahead.
And it's like if you know Microsoft Office, PowerPoint is a big part of that. And I think even when I worked in an office for that year that I did, um the Microsoft Office. I mean, that's what the PowerPoint, everything. So
Mhm.
yeah,
Yeah.
you're
In high school,
okay.
I took a bunch of business classes and we did a lot of Word documents. And that was super easy. And it's very similar. It's very similar to Word. I wonder if
Oh,
they do that on purpose.
they probably did. They probably had a meeting and said, let's do
They're
this.
like, listen, PowerPoint people, meet Word doc people.
Right.
Be friends. uh,
So yeah, so some strengths are Canva is easy to use.
yeah.
Especially now there's so many apps, but people don't know about the apps, stuff like that. But Canva, I think Gina said it very, well, that she uses it for social media and mock-ups. Those, yes, definitely. And you do too, don't you,
Yeah,
Bethan?
I do.
Yeah. So you
All my
make your
social media.
product in PowerPoint and then you use that. So
Yeah.
um
But it depends. It depends. Most of the time I just stay in PowerPoint because I love PowerPoint. But I do go to, like, when I'm specifically redoing a product, like I haven't just made it. So like if I'm redoing a product I made last year, I will do that in Canva because I don't know, it gives me like a different feel. Because I know that if I'm redoing a product that I need to have a whole different feel. So it's easier for me. I don't know why. I don't know why. But then any social media, period. Social media is all on Canva. Any
I
social
love
media.
it. Okay, and then also I can work, you can work on Canva anywhere. Like I have it on my phone, I have it on my iPad. Can you do that with PowerPoint?
If you have the mobile app thing, I cannot. I cannot. I think they have a subscription type
Oh,
thing,
okay.
like Microsoft
Oh yeah, that's right. Yep. Yep. To get
one,
the app thing.
15. I don't know. There's something that you can do that I'm not into that. I'm not, I
I
just
don't necessarily do Canva on my
okay,
phone
cool.
because my eyes would know. But I
Yeah.
love doing it on my iPad.
Oh.
I do, especially if I have the pencil. I could use the
Yeah.
draw feature so much better there.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and
It's
then of course the weaknesses are some of the graphics features, stuff like that is you have to pay for it.
yes.
So, some people are left like, well, why can't I use that? Well, because,
Mhm.
but, and now with that whole team thing, oh my gosh,
Oh,
the
yeah. That
crazy,
was I didn't like the it feels money grabby to me.
it is money grabbing.
And it hurt me to see Canva do
Yeah,
that.
because I feel like when I signed up for Canva, I think I signed up for free, and then I went to pro. I never signed up for Teams. Like, I think it was just given to me as Teams.
Yep.
And so I feel that's where the ickiness is right now,
Yeah.
is,
So they're like, here,
people
have this
don't
cool
know
thing.
that.
Yeah.
So, but anyways, okay.
Yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
that, Canva, yeah, money,
Mm-hmm.
money, money.
Mm-hmm.
And PowerPoint, you don't have to pay for it.
Yeah. Well,
So
you do have to originally pay for it. You do
for
have
the for the
to put it on your computer. Yeah.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but not like on a monthly
No.
basis or yearly kind of
No.
thing, but the one time thing.
Yeah.
Okay,
Which is
cool.
nice. Yeah. Unless you have the Office One 360, maybe that's what it is. I don't know what it is.
Something like that.
They
Yeah.
have some subscription thing that you can get.
Huh.
And I think that's what they're going towards.
Mm.
Microsoft 365. There you go. That makes more sense. Yeah. But I'm not, they give you all sorts of stuff, but I'd rather just have my PowerPoint personally. But another weakness I wanted to talk about with Canva
Yes.
was shadows, although they are fantastic now with shadows. Um, if you try to put shadows on like a piece of clip art, it'll do like the box around it.
Oh yes.
I don't like that.
Yes.
And PowerPoint is not that stingy. It is happy to suck right into the actual clip art.
And
And
you have I've seen you do that. So I agree. I don't like that feature either.
I agree
I
with my
I
with
don't.
you agreeing.
That's it's like one of
Yeah.
those things you have to get around.
Yeah.
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 So uh I mean, I think Canva has a lot of weaknesses. It has the past year has they have done a lot to it,
Yeah.
probably a lot more than what they really needed.
Yeah.
But
I think that Canva over like long term has filled a lot of those weaknesses. Like we were talking about how you used to have to like do all this stuff with text to make it
yep,
look nice. They've fixed all of that. Like
yeah.
you can do really amazing things with text now in Canva that doesn't require you to like like ugh, ugh. Doesn't require multiple layers and fixing of things.
So
So
the
Canva has
layer,
definitely done great
yeah,
things.
the layer part was really difficult for the longest time. Like we
Yeah.
couldn't even try to get underneath it. And now it's just you just click on the layers and
The
you're able
layer tab. How
and
cool
move
is
it.
that?
Ugh.
Yeah. Back in my day, it'd be like, well, that's lost forever.
Yeah.
Goodbye forever,
Where
tiny
is it?
clip
And then
art.
you would print it and and it would be like, oh,
And it
I
would be on the
found it.
top. And then be like, oh, there it is. Shoot. Yeah.
So yeah, Canva has come a long ways.
Yeah.
Does PowerPoint add a bunch of stuff, or they're like, this is it? We're strong.
I'm sure that there has been updates to PowerPoint.
Yeah.
Just never seen them. They all look the same to me. But when you buy it, like the one that I bought on my old computer was like this one like account type, and now I think it's a new one. 19. It was 2019 before, and now this one is also 2019. I don't I don't know. I don't I'm sure they
Well,
have new features, but they don't really release them.
but the thing is also with PowerPoint, it's a strong powerhouse. Like
It is.
like they don't have to do too much. They've already added the majority of what.
Right. And
So,
Microsoft is like they know what they're doing.
right,
They've been in the game for a while. Microsoft just remember like Windows 97 or like like they've been here for a while.
right.
Or
Okay,
Windows
so do you
95
agree with the strengths and weaknesses? I'm going of
of PowerPoint.
PowerPoint.
Let's see. Advanced customization. Um, okay. So the control over spacing and alignment and sizing, I agree. But I think it's a lot easier on Canva to adjust like sizing. Like I'm thinking of font specifically. Like with PowerPoint, you can like type in the font size, but you have like with Canva, you just pull on the arrow, you know, like you
Right.
just pull on the corners. And so I think it's easier. And I like the spacing with Canva, like the little lever that they have, that's way eons above what PowerPoint has for like if I would rather just put two text boxes instead of have like a line space for um fonts. But complex layouts, yes, they are very good. And they have really good uh like tools that you can add onto it, like add-ons, which
Okay.
it doesn't have.
What?
It's just I just looked, I was like, yeah, like my add-on, where is my add-on one? And it just goes away sometimes. So I just have to click it and make it come back.
We won't
But
talk about that.
yeah, I just good things only. All right. So great for text heavy printables like workbooks. Sure. But I tend to do graphic heavy printables. Similar to workbooks, guides, or business documents, but instead they're lacing cards and things for preschoolers to play with.
Well, I think a lot of people don't even think of PowerPoint being able to do that. So,
Yeah,
because
that's
when
true.
I think of PowerPoint, I really do think of slides
Mm-hmm.
and I did a lot of workbooks in PowerPoint too. Actually, that's probably where I made most of my workbooks back in the day.
But yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
than Canva.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah. But they have a great, I like their grids and things.
oh
I like
yeah,
those.
the grids.
Yes, I love those. But you can export slides as high quality PDFs or images. I agree with that. I have a tool that makes them the PDFs flattened. And so just the things that you want to not be flattened are not flattened. And I like that.
And that's
Um,
another thing. Canva, flatten, that
it's
it's there.
you can do it. It's just like some things with Canva, you have to, you know, and that's really with any designing, like any designing that you do. Like there's going to be things in PowerPoint that you're going to have to like, you know, work around, and there's going to be things in Canva that you're going to have to like work around, you know, like it's not a big deal in the grand scheme of things. Like
Right.
if that's your only thing that's like, oh, I just want to be able to flatten things easier. Like if that's all the only reason that you get PowerPoint, like eh. If that's the only reason that you get Canva, like eh. There's 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 pros and cons to each. I think everyone should have both, but that's just me.
And that's a good thing. We should have
Yeah.
both. We should
Yeah.
have both.
Yeah.
There we go.
And I would say also to go to strengths for PowerPoint, I think it's a lot easier. I took notes.
Of course you did.
Um, it's easier to stay on brand with PowerPoint because you are taking specific clip art that you've already found that you already like the style of, and you are putting that into your work rather than being like, let's look for Halloween cupcake, for example, you know, and you get all these different styles and all these different things. It's easier to stay with one style using PowerPoint because you're taking that in yourself versus searching on Canva. It's really easy to use somebody else's style because it looks really nice and it's really fun and you love it. Like I get it. I do it too. Look at my social media. Like I have all these different types. But I also really love the tools on PowerPoint, which are similar to like the what's the word for Canva? It's not tools. They have like plugins, but they're not plugins either. The apps, that's the word. But like it's like that, but you have to buy them. Like the bingo generator, I'm
Oh
obsessed
yeah.
with, and Flatpak, I'm obsessed with. Um, you don't have to worry about terms of use, and the drag and drop is also in in PowerPoint, but instead of dragging and dropping, you have to right click and replace,
Right click
which
and
is
replace.
less fun to say than drag and drop. But I've noticed with the drag and drop with Canva that if it's not the exact same size, then it is
Oh yeah,
unbelievably annoying.
it is.
So yeah,
I, I think with that and frames and stuff, yeah,
yeah, yeah,
I'll give you that. I'll give
yeah,
you. No, just kidding.
yeah,
Just
yeah.
kidding.
But like when I've somebody asked this morning about creating bingo cards, and that's why bingo is on my mind, because somebody asked me, how can you create bingo cards easily? And I was like, I use the PowerPoint thing. And they're like, oh, well, I just use Canva. And it's like, well, then you're going to be spending hours, because I've done it in Canva before, and it's very tedious. You drag and drop. And like, I remember being like, I can only use this specific clip artist because all of the things that they make, all the images are square. So you can drag and drop without having to resize anything, because a lot of people have like, this is, longer, and this is, taller. And it would just wreck the whole page. So I always used Pretty Graphic was who I used, because they had these squares. That's what I needed in order to drag and drop on Canva. And I was hoping that they would fix that, but I don't know that it's beneficial for them to fix it, because a lot of times you want to drag and drop something and have it be the same size. So whatever. Anyway.
I have to do a blog post about creating bingo cards in Canva, not for me,
Should.
but for someone else.
Yeah.
And
Oh, yeah.
I'm not looking forward to that post because I know how difficult it is to make a bingo card in Canva.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I would not make bingo cards in Canva. That is one thing that I think PowerPoint, I would definitely do PowerPoint. It's
far superior.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I agree. I wouldn't. I have done it in Canva. I think I did 4 total. And I remember one time I was looking. I did Easter like I started with Halloween, and then I did whatever, Christmas probably, and then I want to say Valentine's Day, and then I did Easter. And I remember looking at the Easter ones recently and being like, why is there a Santa Claus in there? So like, it's never been, because you have to like individually drag and drop each piece. So
yes. Yeah, I think I made St. Patty's, I made Easter, I made a Halloween one, and that was it. I was like, I'm done after that.
It was
that
this
was a
whole
lot.
thing. Like, I remember printing it off and being like, okay, this, like printing off like the clip art that I was using and being like, writing on it like, this is Santa. And then once I finished it, I X'd it out. Like, it was so tedious. It was so tedious. And that was years ago. So I'm sure there's.
Well, they do have like this bingo thing that they have on there, but it's still not very good.
Yeah. So yeah, if you want to make bingo cards.
Yeah, bingo cards, I would definitely go PowerPoint.
And a steeper learning curve, I agree. Fewer built-in design elements, I agree. Not as visually appealing or intuitive for quick designs. I would agree with that, because like, it's kind of scary, because you're like, I get that.
I know you have made yours pretty darn cute compared to what I've seen people make in Canva.
Oh, I thought we were talking about like the interface.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
In that case, thank you. It is visually appealing.
It is. You have made it.
Make some cute stuff. Yeah.
Yes.
But the interface, I think Canva, it also has kind of a learning curve, but I think it's so intuitive, their interface, and it just makes sense. And PowerPoint, like everything with Microsoft, it's like it's industry standard. Like, you've just grown up with it, like we've grown on the internet with PowerPoint or with Microsoft.
Well, maybe it's because I've worked so much in Canva. When I have gone to PowerPoint, I'd be like, where is this? Where? Yes, it's all up there, but I'm still like searching and searching.
Yeah.
But I think if someone came into Canva from PowerPoint, they would do the same thing to Canva. Yeah. Like, where is this?
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You ready to talk about products that work best in each one?
Ooh, PowerPoint. Everything.
Everything?
PowerPoint. Yeah.
Okay. Whatever.
I prefer. Although I do really like I did just make a calendar in Canva, because it's way easier to do that in Canva than it is to do in PowerPoint without a template. So I just got a Canva template, because it's way easier to just be like, hey, Canva, find me a template. And it's like, okay, here's a template,
Is that the combo that you would have?
That's the convo I had with Canva yesterday. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah,
Oh,
I do believe that planners and journals, because that's where I make my planners and journals in Canva, because
yeah.
it's just easy.
Yeah.
Social
Especially
media
with Canva
templates.
with templates. Yeah.
Yeah. Kid activities, I feel for I know what you're gonna say. I know.
Yeah. Yeah.
PowerPoint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree completely. PowerPoint.
But
Uh,
I make some really cute flashcards in Canva. So,
yeah.
but
And all of my templates, like I make templates in PowerPoint, obviously, because that's like my entire business. But they all come with Canva templates as well, and you can use them with Canva, and they still look nice. Like like at the end of the day, like it could be PowerPoint versus Canva all day, but like at the end of the day, it's you. It's not really the design. Like you can use whatever design tool you need, but at the end of the day, it's your talents and
yeah,
your vision that will bring these designs to life.
we
So
have a
that's
question
why. Oh,
from Gina.
speaking of templates in Canva, huh, Pam, I'm gonna take a drink. You got this.
What what is the copyright rules of editing a pre-made template on Canva for commercial use? If it's a pre-made template in Canva, no, you can't use it.
You mean I
But if
can't
it
just download it and be like, okay, I'm done now.
no.
Sell it.
But if you bought the template as a yes, you can use it for commercial use, then yes, you can. But if you're taking it right off of Canvas, someone else made it in Can or made it, um, no,
Usable.
you can't. Does that answer? Maybe.
Mm, well, mm. This is why I just always use.
Yeah.
Although I do really like making social media on Canva because then everything is just right there and I don't have to really search for it. And I can link to it on my brain. So it's just like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Then it's like, oh, here's my click. And I go to my Canva template and I just create what I'm going to do for the day.
And see, with social media templates, yes, use the Canva templates. You're not selling those.
Yeah,
So
right.
use all the templates if you're not using it. Now, Gina, this is what I do. When I see a template that I like, I of course star it and save it. But what I would do, like if you want the template and then you're going to turn and sell it, then I would start with a blank design, because you need to do that if you're going to be selling it, and then kind of take that as inspiration, and then try to see if you can put in the elements that you like, change them up and stuff. But if you're just going to Canva, oh, I'm going to take this template, um, and change up the fonts, colors, add in my own images, you can't turn around and sell that, because someone is the owner of that template, and they wouldn't get credit when you sold it or money when you sold it. So that's why you have to make your own, but you can use them for inspiration. So, but there people do sell templates that you can use commercially, like PLR stuff like that. That then you can put it in there and you can change it up and sell it, because they gave you the license to do that. Not Canva, but the person that made that
Not
template.
Canva. Yeah.
Okay, so PowerPoint perfect printables. Yes,
Yeah.
workbooks and ebooks I feel
Oh no,
are
business
good there.
documents. No.
What?
I'm not really a business document type person. I don't know if you know this about me or not.
I do know this about you,
Yeah,
but it does say printable games and worksheets.
that's true. Bingo cards is
Bingo.
a huge one that
On the bingo.
PowerPoint. Bingo on the bingo. And I don't know. I feel like I can make a template for anything on PowerPoint, but I can make a template for anything on Canva too. So, but I think that uh, mm, I don't think that one really far exceeds the other.
I
Before
think
we
we can
talked about
do
this, I was
both.
like, I'm going to, I'm going to pick a side, and but that's why I started this, and now I'm just like, they're great, but they're great because of me. Like,
Right.
uh,
That's the main point, right?
yeah. Ooh, made some money.
You are able to go into Canva and make awesome things. You are able to go into PowerPoint. So you don't, this is not something that stops you.
Right. Right.
Okay, what about collaboration?
Oh. Okay. I see what you're saying. Like going from PowerPoint to Canva. I every week I make a template in PowerPoint and then I upload it to Canva.
You do? You do what?
I just upload it to Canva.
Yeah.
I just take the PowerPoint,
Yeah.
I put it in Canva. And it can, did you know Canva can do that? Canva's like, oh, PowerPoint template? Sure, bring it on
Oh, it,
over.
yeah.
Yeah. There's
Yeah.
things I have to fix. Sometimes things get
Just a
real
little.
wonky,
Mm-hmm.
but generally they're great. And that's another Canva, when you make a PowerPoint template for something, like borders, when I would make borders, and when
Uh-huh.
I would take it into Canva, then it would make those borders into frames that you could fill on Canva. And I think that's the coolest thing ever that it does. I'm like, yes, Canva, because then I could just drag and drop in Canva. And like, that's where Canva, I feel like, is awesome because you can just drag and drop things into frames and then like you can adjust it in the frame, make it bigger or smaller. Like, oh, perfect. Love it. Um, Same thing. You can do the same thing in PowerPoint, but I just like that with Canva. Um, yeah. And then Canva, you can also download things as a PowerPoint, and Canva does really well with that. Mostly, there's not really that much that you have to clean up to move it over to Canva or to move it over to PowerPoint. But there always is something.
Yeah. There's always a little adjustment on both parts.
Yeah. So you never just want to like do that and like that be it. Like
Please go in and look.
please go in and look because there's going to be something that you're going to be like, why? Like you'll think it's a table and then it'll actually just be like 4 lines that are put together. And then it's just like, why did you do this, Canva? Or, like, or why, or PowerPoint, like, why? So, yeah, that's my
Okay,
thoughts
so I
on
have
that.
a question.
Yeah.
With PowerPoint, now, are you able to share designs? Like, let's say I work on something and I'm like, okay, I'm going to give you the template. Are you able to do that in PowerPoint?
I mean, you can give them the PowerPoint template, but it's not like the same
Okay,
as as Canva. Like Canva, if you send me something that you're working on, I can edit it and then you have that edit too.
correct.
That's not a thing in PowerPoint, which is good and bad, because like I want to have my original file, but also I want you to be able to have my original file, but
Right.
I still have my original file and you still have you have whatever you do with it. Um, so in that way, no,
Okay.
you cannot.
And Canva gives so many ways how to download it.
Oh yeah. Oh
And
yeah.
yeah, like many different downloads, like even SVGs now. And
Yeah.
so,
Which is cool.
right,
Yeah.
right. So data like oh, and one thing that I love about Canva is the resize part of it.
Oh
Like
yeah.
it, I love that. Like if I make a social media, just like for Facebook or Instagram, the
Mhm.
square, I can just easily resize it to for a story in just a minute, if that.
Yeah. Hmm.
So I like that part of it. Does PowerPoint do that?
No, but
Okay.
you can copy and paste things. That's generally what I do. Um,
Right.
But with Canva, my favorite thing about like the resizing is when I do blog posts, because I make every letter different color
She does. She does.
on my thing. So I can't just be like, oh, let me just retype it. Like it would take me like 20 minutes to get through typing out like how to make products, whatever. Um, so it's nice to just do the not bulk, sorry, the resize, the magic resize.
Yes.
Because then I can just, take it from what I've already done with it. And the same thing that you do with PowerPoint, you could just copy and paste it like to a new file. Like that's fine too. That's what I used to do before they had the the magic button. So yeah.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
Do you think that PowerPoint, when it downloads the PDF,
Yeah,
do you think the quality is better than in Canva?
I do.
Yeah.
I do. Um, Canva, I think there's a certain number that you have with Canva, and with PowerPoint, it defaults to the higher DPI, like it's like 300 DPI, I think, which is general, like industry, that's industry standard. And I
Right.
want to say Canva does like 72 or something. Like
It
it's like,
it does. You have to go, like if you're doing the PNG and stuff, you can go up now, but for a
yeah,
PDF, the PDF does do the 300,
okay,
but you have to check it. Like
yeah,
it, for the majority of it does it, but sometimes I'll get a 72 on a PDF and I don't know why.
yeah. And that makes sense with Canva because Canva is very internet based. It's like the whole point of Canva is to make things for the internet, it
Yes,
seems, and PowerPoint is very much business. So with
correct.
businesses, like they have an industry standard. And with the internet, it's totally different than printing things. Like if you
Yes,
make a
it is.
PDF for, like someone just to download and not to print, like who cares if it's 72 DPI? It's
Right.
easier to download quicker at 72 DPI. So like it makes sense, but
Yeah.
also they're making it easier to do a higher DPI as well. So, there's things about
Yeah. Because
each
that
side of
was
it.
always a workaround
Yeah.
with Canva that I would have to go to a PDF upscaler kind of
Yeah.
thing. Now I don't, but because I know the workaround in Canva, but
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
but PowerPoint, I'm going to give you that one. It
Yeah.
does automatically
Hmm.
do a higher quality in print.
And it's easier to flatten with the tools in
That it is.
PowerPoint. You don't have to. Although, to be fair, like when I download things from PowerPoint, I download them as a PowerPoint for a template for myself.
Correct.
I download it as JPEGs or PNGs so that I can have something for so that I can have the images to put into like the shop images and
The
to put them,
mock-up.
the mock-ups to put them into things. And I save it as a PDF, which in order to do that, like my tool downloads them as PNGs and then re-uploads them as, like it does it all. Like that's part of my process anyway. So if I had to do that with Canva, like it would be the same process. I would
Yeah.
save it as, the PNGs and then
Yep.
I would re-upload them.
Yep.
And
Yep.
I think
That's, I
that's what I don't like is the re-uploading. I don't like uploading things
think
to
we have to, yeah, that's just a thing that we always have to do.
have to do. Whereas PowerPoint, you could just be like, you could just drag it and drop it into the thing and you don't have to like upload it. It just like does that for you, gives it to you. It's just like, oh, here you go. You know,
Okay, go. Wow, it's almost 8 o'clock. We're
going.
uh, okay. So tips for using both
Mhm.
together. I mean, that's Beth uses them together. She does the product and then the mock-up and the social media part in Canva. It's your process.
Yeah.
You figure out what works best for you. And I think Gina does the same thing. She does her graphics in Canva, right? and then but the products in
PowerPoint.
PowerPoint. And that's okay. They're tools.
Yeah. But I think the main thing for keeping in mind for both of them is to use your own elements whenever possible.
Yes, please.
And just know that you are the magic. You are the magic. Doesn't matter what tool you use, as long as you are doing the
The
thing.
thing.
Do the thing. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
You're so inspiring. I love that you gave us that little speech there.
Oh,
I appreciate that.
you're welcome. I'm here. I'm here all day.
Okay, so Beth Ann, I also put your blog post in here.
Thank you.
Of course. So she has a blog post, and we'll here, let me give this. Gosh, I'm not very good host. I should have gave you the thing. Copy. Paste. Here you go, guys. There you go. My bad.
There it is. Giggles.
September 3. Did you want to talk about the blog post or just, hey, this is it?
Oh, I think that's good.
Okay.
I think it's good. It's silly because it's like how to make products in Canva, and then the whole post is just like, listen, Canva's great, but like PowerPoint.
I was going over it too, and I was like, and I read your title again, and then I was like, okay.
So my process with writing blog posts is like I go through like the titles and like I do a whole bunch of brainstorming and I decide which to work for the title. Like the title, making a title and making the blog post are two different processes for me. And so I like wrote the blog post and I was like, this is great. I talk about Canva. This is awesome. This is great. And then like I just put them together and put them up. And then like afterwards I was like, oh my gosh. What did I do? So I did put a video at the top of it though, explaining a where is it? Oh, I never actually put it up. Never mind. Oh, that's embarrassing.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
Okay.
I love you.
There's supposed to be one of the trendy Thursdays. I used Canva instead, and I was like, all right, we're gonna put this in the thing, in the
blog post, and it never happened. But it's okay. It's a good blog post. If you create on Teacher Pay Teacher or for Teacher Pay, this is good.
Yeah. Thank you.
Of course. Of course.
I'm gonna update it like.
Okay, so do you guys have any questions in regards to the difference or what we feel about something on PowerPoint or something on Canva? Let us know in the chat. We'll discuss it. We'll give our opinions like we normally do.
Ooh.
What?
It's there. It's just not a video. I should make that into an image.
Okay.
Check out my Canva tutorial for creating crowns to sell on Teachers Pay Teachers on YouTube.
And there you go.
It's a video.
Not her updating her blog post while on camera.
It's fine. I just don't want to be embarrassed. Pam, is there anything wrong with that?
Nothing. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing.
Oh, man.
All right.
Oh, gosh.
So any questions? I don't see anybody going. I think we're, think it's good.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. So next week, week 4 of us being organized.
Us being, or it's Pam. It's not
me. Okay. This was fun. We were on a call for it of the Canva Clubhouse. Yeah. That it was last week, and she was reading my birth chart, colors and stuff, and she goes, "Do you like things organized?" And I'm like, "Yes." Beth Ann is over there laughing. Yeah. Because she knew it was so funny. I'm like, "Yes, I do."
How many times have you tried to organize this for us? Like you're like, okay, this week we're going to talk about this. And then eventually we, I mean, last time you did really good for like 2 months last time. And then we fell, summer happened.
Yeah, I
And
just
now
gave up with summer. I was like, well, no, no. There was a lot going on. There
yeah,
was a lot going on. So yeah, no, I am going. We're going. This is
it's already
us.
done. Yeah.
This is us.
We're organized now. We're organized people now, just like that.
You want to know how? Because we batched it.
Batched it.
Batched
Batch
it.
slapped it right in its face.
Right.
Take that, tips and giggles. Whoosh. That's what we did.
We're going to teach you guys how to do this too.
You're gonna batch slap things too.
Yep. Okay, so next week we're creating templates for different niches,
Ooh,
right?
it's like my
I'll
whole
let you
business
know.
model.
I'll let you know.
Yeah.
I'll give you a heads up on those things.
Okay, thanks. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So, well, there you go. What kind of templates? You'll have to come to week 4.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's a good answer. I was gonna say
Yeah. I think we're going to have think there was gonna I think I what I looked at that I needed to work on is pins and some social media templates. And
oh,
we're going to talk about those.
yeah.
So it's not going to be PowerPoint versus Canva. We're going to be in Canva making these. We're going to give you some templates too. So,
I mean, I could make PowerPoint templates, just saying.
well, yeah, I think you should too. I was just kidding. I was just kidding. I
Oh
was
yeah, I was
hoping.
just kidding with my hatred for PowerPoint.
Whatever. Okay, so if we have no questions, I am turning off the recording.
All right.
Do you have anything else you want to say on camera?
Nope.
Woo! Awesome. Okay, we're going to stop share. Recording.